Welcome to Seabass Productions' What is Management Information Systems? Have you ever been confused, been faced with a problem you couldn't solve, or desired to streamline a process electronically that you didn't know how, or you were faced with that overwhelming feeling of there has to be a better way? Is the person before you, you? This occurs to each one of us in our everyday life and can potentially cost us both time and money, but on a much more micro scale. Sometimes we find an effective solution, sometimes we do not. Businesses face this dilemma constantly, but for them these problems can be crippling in both time and resources if a solution is not found. Sometimes the ability to find a solution exists within a company. Sometimes it exists outside of the company. Many businesses find a solution, but the solution that they find is not always the most workable, sustainable, or even the most efficient. This is where business information management comes in. A general definition of the field is the study of people, technology, organizations, and the relationships among them. It is not always necessary to be a technological solution, but it is something that drives those elements working together. And for the best and most effective use of those elements in a business to make it more efficient both time and money-wise. Many times it involves an individual that is able to see that there is a problem and able to propose a solution. Not necessarily the same individual for seeing the problem as the proposition of the solution. Oftentimes it is necessary simply to be able to recognize that there is in fact a problem. At its essence, it is a study of the problem solving, but not only the solving of the problem, but also being able to recognize a problem that exists and what possible solutions there are out there to solving it. The solutions are not always computer-based, but they always resolve around efficiency. The point of the science is to gain maximum benefit from the use of their employees, equipment, and processes. And once again, the individual who recognizes that there is a problem might not always be the individual who comes up with a solution. Many times you need to draw on an individual who is specifically geared and trained towards finding those solutions and as a problem solver. This is where business information management comes in. Also, look for our sister podcast, Business Stories, for examples of where this best comes into play.